Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Clip, by the host of Clip Sports Board, live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk with you guys about the fact that the 2022 Day 1 results last night. Tell you guys about the fact that the Bengals defeated the Chiefs 34-31, and they clinched an AFC North playoff spot, by the way. AFC North, by the way. They won the division, for sure. First playoff berth they've had since 2015. Gives you guys the fact that the Knicks have lost yet again to the Raptors. Not looking good there. You also had the Raiders defeat the Colts 20-20. You had AB losing it, by the way, and he's no longer going to be a Buck anymore besides his little tirade and despite him going shut. So I'll tell you why that is exactly. And also gives you guys the fact that Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona, they are now, the Cardonas now, they just got married on New Year's yesterday. New Year 2022. Congrats to them on that. And they'll be at Hard to Kill next week. Get you guys the fact that Pats defeated the Jags 50-10. Wow. And also the fact that Ohio State just won the Rose Bowl. They were the Rose Bowl champs last night. Get you guys the fact that Ricky Seals-Jones is out with a neck injury. And also the fact that Eagles fans had the railing fall on them. The railing fell on them while Jalen Hurts was high-fiving fans while he was exiting trying to get to the locker room. The railing fell, and so did Eagles fans fall as well. Like, wow, never seen that before. But nobody was injured by that. So, and other news to come, by the way, guys. That's all there's going to say on that. All right, first things first, I'm going to start things off with the Day 1 pay-per-view results from last night. Yeah, Sheamus and Holland, they defeated Ricochet and Cesaro, by the way. Holland, some of the broken nose, couldn't compete there. He didn't continue that match, so Sheamus went alone. So Sheamus and Rich Holland, they took out Ricochet and Cesaro last night. You had Edge defeating The Miz. But then you had Becky Lynch with an amazing new look on her. I'll tell you about it. She was like a rising phoenix. Like, wow. She's all a fan, but you've seen her hair. Like, wow. Beth Phoenix, the Rise of the Phoenix, she's amazing. She's amazing. Like, wow. Absolutely amazing. I will say that, everybody. Like, wow, I like the new hair, though. I'll tell you about that. But, wow, that was amazing. Also, you had RKBRO retain the Raw Tag Team titles, by the way. Migos, yeah, RKBRO, and we're doing a collab with Migos. So, wow, that's some news there. So, RKBRO will retain the Raw Tag Team titles, by the way, with Mig and RKBRO will do Migos with RKBRO will do a collab with Migos, by the way. Drew McIntyre defeats Madcap Moss. The Usos retain the Smackdown Tag Team titles. Becky Lynch retains the Raw Women's title. And even though Roman Reigns had COVID, by the which he did, wasn't able to compete, Brock Lesnar walks out as a 6-time WWE champ, which was a fatal 5-way. This had Big E, the former WWE champ, Bobby Lashley, KO, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar walks out as a 6-time WWE champ. And even though before he walked out as a WWE champ, Bobby Lashley speared Brock Lesnar twice, and he puts a hurt lock on him too. But that sort of backfired on him as well. But wow. And I'll say this, and I will say this right now. You may be seeing Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania 38. It could happen at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania 38. Bobby Lashley has been trying to get his hands on Brock Lesnar. This has been years in the making, everybody. Years and years and years in the making. So, I'll tell you this, guys. We may be seeing Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, either at Royal Rumble or WrestleMania 38. What's going to happen come tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw? What's going to happen there? They will, oh my goodness. King Kong versus Godzilla could be happening at WrestleMania 38. I'm talking about Brock Lesnar, the WWE champ, against Bobby Lashley, the almighty Bobby Lashley. That right there is gonna be something out of Jurassic Park. That's gonna be something out of King Kong versus Godzilla. That's gonna be something out of Skull Island, if you will. My goodness, that happens. I pray that happens. I pray that it happens, because if it does, I will be wow. So, and they have not seen last of each other. I'll tell you that right now. They have not seen last of each other. It is gonna be must see, must watch. Something all the fans can live with the rest of their lives. That's something that match that a lot of you guys have been requesting. Bobby Lashley has requested to get his hands on Brock Lesnar. He got his hands on him last night in the Fatal 5-Way match when he speared him twice. But Brock Lesnar walks out as a 6-time WWE champ. So that can happen right there. Roman Reigns had no opponent. He's supposed to be Brock Lesnar, by the way, but some Roman Reigns had COVID, by the way. Once Roman Reigns comes back, who's he going to face? Could it be Drew McIntyre? We don't know. For the Universal title, we don't know. So, but Roman Reigns, he did have COVID, by the way. He may have been remission from leukemia, by the way, if you guys remember that. But then he had COVID last night, so he wasn't able to compete. So he's going to be doing 10 days of quarantine, by the way, as well. Once his 10 days of quarantine are up, he's got tests. He has 2 negative test results. Once he gets back, he can clear protocols. So really not looking good there for him. I can tell you about that. So Roman Reigns has no opponent. I can tell you about that. That's all I can say about that. So those are the day one pay-per-view results from last night. And that's all I can say about that, everybody, on that note right there. So nothing more to be said there, everybody, and that's all I could say. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into, that Raptors beat the Knicks again, 120-105. I'm very upset about that. I really am. I'm not sure what's going on with the Knicks. But the Knicks are supposed to sign this dude by the name of Ryan Arcidia Kono to a 10-day offer with the Knicks. So Julius Randle, man, I'm not sure where he's at, but he's in code protocols, by the way. So the Knicks, they're gonna need Julius Randle back. So once he clears code protocols, then Julius Randle will come back. I can tell you about that. Hopefully, because Knicks right now, I'm not sure what's going on though. But honestly, they gotta get it together. I can tell you that they gotta get it together. So hopefully they'll come back. That's all I gotta say on that. Also, I'm gonna get you guys into AB. Ripped off his jersey, his gloves, even his equipment, by the way. Runs off the field shirtless in the middle of the third quarter between the Bucs versus Jets game, even though the Bucs, they already took out the Jets 20-24. But I'll tell you this right now. AB, he's becoming one of the biggest pieces of trash in history, which he is. Despite him going shirtless, come on, really? Really? Like, he was upset for some reason, and he just went to the locker room. So it's very unclear what went down, but I'll tell you this. AB won't be a Buck anymore. I can tell you about that. Sure, he may have been a former Super Bowl champ last season, but honestly, AB should never came back to the Bucs. I'll tell you about that. Despite that shirtless stunt that he pulled out there earlier today, he's banned. And I mean literally banned for life. I can tell you that though. So I hope the NFL bans him for life. It's very unclear what led to the incident. What led to him going shirtless, by the way. I can tell you about that. So that is all I can say on that, everybody. That's all I can say on that. So AB, he's trash. He's done. He must have did that probably last season's Super Bowl when he won a Super Bowl. I'll tell you about that. So that's all I got to say about that, everybody. Also, some else I want to get you guys into, by the way. Congrats to Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona as they got married, by the way, on 2022, New Year 2022, guys, yesterday. So big congrats to Chelsea Green and Matt Cardona as well. Congrats to them on that, on the wedding showcase. Excuse me, their New Year's wedding showcase, their 2022 wedding, if you will. So congrats to both of them on that. Matt Cardona may have a title on his hands. Long Island IZ title. Major podcast title, by the way, if you will. But the only title he's going to be getting is the Impact title. And Chelsea Green, she wants to win back that Knockouts title. She wants to win the Knockouts Ultimate X match and walk out and regaining the Knockouts title. something that she's held on to. So they go on. So hard to kills next week. So are Chelsea Green and or Chelsea Cardona and Matt Cardona, are the Cardonas gonna walk out as champs, as married champs by next week? Let me know in the comment section about that. And that's all there's I can say. That's the real question I gotta ask themselves. Another thing I want to get you guys into, by the way, Bengals, they have clinched the AFC North for the playoffs, by the way. And that's the first one they've ever gotten since 2015. Wow. This is after the Bengals, they took out Chiefs Kingdom by 3 points, 34-31. And I mean, wow. Look at that, guys. Look at that. So that's all I got to say about that, everybody. That's all I got to say on that. So close again. I thought the Chiefs were going to beat the Bengals, but no. Bengals, they destroyed the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs by 3 points. Like, wow. Chiefs winning streak was just ended. Like, my goodness. Wow. What happened there? So that's all I got to say on that, everybody. Also, some other news here I want to get you guys into that the Rams defeated the Ravens 20-19 by 1 point. Ravens, they're done. They're just done. They're done. That's by like 1 point in that game. But next week they have the Steelers yet again. So a team they've already lost to. So that's all I got to say about that, everybody. With no Lamar Jackson who's dealing with a right ankle injury. So not look good there. Also, the Bears, they battered the G-Men 29-3. All right. The G-Men have been a laughing stock, and I'm very ashamed of them right now. I really am. So, G-Men, you know, what happens next week, you got to step it up. You really do. So, that's all I got to say. Just win a game for once, because your season's over. You guys are 4-12 now. So, G-Men, they're done. Also, Eagles defeat Washington, again, 20-16. After that game, a railing falls, and Eagles fans fell as Jalen Hurts was walking towards the locker room, high-fiving fans. And then they were like, you know, they were like, nobody's injured, by the way. But and then they're getting photos like, really? I never seen this before. Like, well, that's one of the bizarre things I've ever seen in my life. Like, Eagles may get to the playoff spot. I can tell you about that. Seem to look out for it. But wow, Eagles beat Washington yet again. Like, oh my goodness, wow, we did not see this coming. Like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. Like, holy crap, a railing and Eagles fans just fell at the same time. Like, wow, nobody was even injured. So, and they got photos. So, like, I never seen that at all. Glad they won though, but wow, just never seen this coming. That's all. I'm not sure you can describe that. That's all I can say to that, everybody. Also, notice here that Ohio State just won the 2022 Rose Bowl chance. So big congrats to them on that. Also, Bills Mafia, they defeated the Falcons 29-15. Another thing we'll get you guys into, by the way, the Pats defeated the Jags 50-10. Wow. Another is the Raiders defeated the Colts 23-20. Looking good there. Also, some others, you also had the Bucs defeating the Pels 136-113. You had the Clips defeating the Nets 120-116. You also had Raptors defeated the Knicks 120-105, and honestly, was going the Knicks. They got to get together. I can tell you about that. Also, you had Michael Pruitt out with a gruesome right ankle injury. Not look good there for him. Another news that Ricky Seals-Jones is out with a neck injury after he collided with the camera guy. So, not looking good there. I can tell you about that. Also, A-Rod is dating a mystery woman, by the way, at the Langham Hotel in London. So, that's only it's some other guy's interest. I can tell you about that. Some of the guys' former interests. I can tell you about that. That's all I can say on that. So A-Rod is dating a mystery woman. That's all there is to you know on that. And also this, Ye is dating Julia Fox in Miami at the Caradone restaurant. So that's Caradone restaurant in Miami. So that's all I can say about that, everybody. Even though Ye and K-Dash are divorced. So that's all I can say about that, everybody. That's all you need to know on that. Also, some others I want to get you guys into. The Bulls defeated the Wiz 120-119 last night. Yeah, the Bucs defeated the Pels 136-113. Clips defeated the Nets 120-116. Nuggets defeated the Rockets 124-111. That's all I got to say on that, everybody. That's all you need to know. Also, you had Cardinals. They destroyed the Cowboys by 3 points. Yes, Cardinals to beat the Cowboys, which they did. I'm pleased with that. The records are tied, by the way, so the Cardinals beat the Cowboys. Cardinals beat the Cowboys. I told you they're gonna beat the Cowboys. I told you. Cowboys are done. I know they're gonna lose. That's all I can say about that, man. And they're gonna lose probably in the playoffs, which they will, by the way. So that's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that, right? So all you need to know. That's all I can say. Just for now on that. Also, that Titans, they just battered the Dolphins 34-3. Wow. And I mean, wow. I was wow. They put them like them so bad. Like, wow. What happened there? Wish it's over for them. Also, in other news, which I brought this out. Also, you got Kyle Pitts as the first rookie tight end and to have 60 years to top 1K yards milestone. So big congrats on that. Also, I want to shout this out to Gabriel Carteris, Jack Hanna, Tia Carrere, Christy Turlington, Tay Diggs, Paz Vega, Kay Bosworth, Bryson Tiller, Karina Smirnoff, Cuba Gooding Jr., Nilsa Proant, Fernando Tatis Jr., Andrea De Alba, Tawny Jordan, Kirk Heinrich, Shelly Hemming, Akat Suki, Maru of Bariki 1, Lou Youngmi of Fighters History Dynamite. You got Nicole Patrolski. You got Juan Fu of Samurai Showdown, Shelly Henning, by the way. You got Kia Smith, Heather O'Reilly. You also had Bella Smith, Sophia Miyakova. You got Meg Williams, Kate Chastain, and Koa Smith, by the way. Somebody birthday wishes, shout, sweets. And also you got Nissil Proan, somebody birthday wishes, shout, sweets, and then please introduce to everybody. That's everything you need to know. That's all I got to say about it. That's all there's you need to know, everybody. Somebody birthday wishes, shout, sweets, and then please introduce on that. Everything you need to know, everybody. That's all I got to say. Well, it's just that was right there with the Cleveland Sportsport. Live subscribe to the Cleveland Sportsport YouTube channel, Facebook page by any nominee. So what are your thoughts here? Sponsor on the day one PPV Results, everybody. Load up that. You guys see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE title, either Royal Rumble or WrestleMania 38. Let me in the comment section about that. I will address the sponsor, everybody. What are your thoughts on also saying congrats to Chelsea Cardona and Matt Cardona? The Cardonas, they are married, by the way. But I'm going to be married chance by next week. Let me know in the comments about that. I will address the sponsor, everybody. You also air right there at Michigan, by the way. Let me know about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. Your thoughts on Kanye dating Julia Fox? Let me know about that. And that's all I can say about that. Well, your thoughts on the Bengals being the Chiefs and clinching an AFC playoff spot, by the way, after they won the AFC North for the playoffs, by the way. First one's 2015. Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll just want to share, buddy. Your thoughts on the Cowboys lose to the Cardinals. Cowboys lose to the Cardinals by 3 points, 22. Let me know about that. I just want to you need to know. Sorry, everybody. You know, to the Bears and my G-Man lost to the Bears and not to play. They suck. They just suck. They really do suck. Right? They suck. The Giants, they not doing so good. They just suck right now. They need Russell Wilson. To get Russell Wilson. Maybe I'll just watch it, buddy. It's the Eagles railing falling on, and Eagles going onto the railing, and the Eagles fans falling at the same time. Let me know about that. Jalen Hurts walks in the locker room. Let me know about that. I'll just watch it. That's all you need to know with that. Like, really, that's happened. Yeah, sure, Eagles want to be watching yet again, but Eagles and a railing falling. Come on, nobody was injured, by the way. So, what are your thoughts about that? I'll just watch it, buddy. That's having a lot. What are your thoughts on Titans to be the Dolphins 34-3? Let me know about that. I'll just watch it. What are your thoughts on Pats to be the Jags 50-10? Let me know about that, everybody. Does Ohio State walking out as the Rose Bowl chance? Let me know about that, everybody. What are your thoughts on the Bulls being the Wiz 120-119? Let me know about that. Those are just to be the Knicks 120 again, 120 to 105. Let me know about that, everybody. I'll just watch it, buddy. Send your brother wish out to Gabriel Carteris, Jack Hanna, Tia Carrere, Christy Turlington, Fernando Tatis Jr. and all the others. That's somebody your brother wishes out sweet and be sure to do. That's all I got to say, buddy. That's all that you need to know on that. And that's all I say. I saw about breaking news. Times level next month. So on the close sports board and the sports league. That's what I said. Everybody take care of you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with it. Bye bye.